I'm very happy for you.
Hi, and welcome back to Catch a Magic Moment with Holden Jay Leeds. So how did you like the last installment, the performance and everything? I was okay with it. Of course, there's lots of room for improvement. It took a little bit of a warm-up period till I kind of got comfortable with everything, with the song, with the people, performing and everything. It was okay. I knew these solo parts where I went, up and played to the crowd. I knew those were going to be strong. But overall, I guess it went okay. My next performance is going to be Led Zeppelin, Kashmir. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Very excited about that. I've already started practicing it, and it kind of sounds like it already. It's super exciting when that moment happens, when what you're practicing sounds like the real thing that you're trying to play. Forget about it.
Dang.
That's a cool moment. So we'll take you what's going on with those happenings. So in this installment, I had the opportunity to work with Debbie Gibson, 80s teen sensation. Had a Winterlicious holiday extravaganza at the Gramercy Theatre in New York City. So I was very excited about that. Now, I never had the opportunity to work with Debbie Gibson before, and shooting her and everything. And my friend Danny set it up for me. I was super stoked to be able to go down there. Now, when I go to the city to do these kind of shows, I usually have my backpack with me, which contains all my camera equipment, my heavy camera equipment. So, and I tend to walk everywhere. I don't really take if I can. So, for instance, Penn Station, the train that I take from Long Island, leaves you off from here here is Long Island, and it leaves you off at Penn Station. So from Penn Station, which is on 33rd and 7th, you have to then, if you're going to walk, let me back up for 1 second. Before I went to go see Debbie Gibson, I'm a person that likes to do combos. I'm a big combo person. I like to combine this with that. For instance, when I shot Bret Michaels in Camden, New Jersey, I found out that the best all and all cheesesteak places, Pat's and Gino's, were only 15 minutes from the venue. So after the show was over and after I said my goodbye, right off I took to go get those cheesesteaks, which were only about 15 minutes from the venue. Interesting little footnote here. My friend Scott, who was with me at that show, we parked in where the buses park in Jersey, and it was a fenced off area. So there was nobody, allowed in that area except for, personnel. So Scott was one of the last ones out, and he's getting ready to leave, and all of a sudden, Brett comes out with Pete. Now, we've been with them all night and everything, and I had already, said goodbyes and stuff. But Brett asked Scott, he's like, hey, where's Holden? So he's like, oh, he just ran to go get cheesesteaks in Philadelphia. And Brett's like, that Holden, he loves that food. That was pretty funny. So I get there, I get these delicious cheesesteaks. If you've never had the opportunity to get these cheesesteaks, there's something different about a Philly's cheesesteak. I don't know what it is. Philadelphia seems to only be the ones that know how to make these cheesesteaks. Now, people will say, you don't have to do Pat's and Gino's. You could do, Tony Luke's or this one or that one. And I've always gone to Pat's and Gino's, which are right across the street from each other. It's the mecca of the cheesesteak, and they are delicious. So I got I get one at Pat's. Well, I get 2 at Pat's, and then I get the free hot peppers. And then I go to Gino's and I get 1, and then I may or may not get 1 more at Pat's and bring that home and have that during the week. That's how much I love these cheesesteaks. So speaking of combos, what I did first was I treated myself to a magnificent meal in the city before I went to Debbie Gibson. Now, other than Katz's Jewish Deli, which is the mecca of all corned beef and pastrami, Sarge's is a very tight second place. It is awesome there. So Sarge's is on 37 and 3rd, I believe. And when I'm talking corned beef and pastrami that like melts in your mouth, oh my goodness, outrageously good. So then they give you sandwiches that like that. I can only even eat 1/2 of the sandwich. I had to take it with me to the show. So I walked from 37 to 3rd, and then from there I walked to the Gramercy, which was 23rd and like 5th, that way. So when I got there with the heavy backpack, I was pretty wiped and stuff, and I was pretty tired. Debbie Gibson. I didn't know what to expect. I was all pumped for the show. I get there very early and I survey the area. So I see where I'm going to probably be setting up camp. So originally, the Gramercy Theatre, which is a very cozy, nice theater in New York City, is rather a small place, which was cool. So originally I was going to go on the right side near a bartender, which was only a few feet really from the stage. It was really a great location. But then I look over to my left and I see that there's a slightly raised platform and it's for the VIPs. So I go to the left and I take a look and it's perfect. If I could have this kind of situation shooting everywhere, it would be golden. There was only a handful of people in this area and I was able to completely have my area, and there was even like a desk shelf kind of a thing. So I was able to even rest my elbows because I have a very long lens, a 70 to 200 lens, which can get heavy. It hurts the shoulders after a while. So I was able to rest that on the counter there. It was perfect. So the show starts, and I'm telling you, her performers, the musicians, they couldn't have been more warm, more inviting, more pleasant. It was an absolute feel-good type of show. You've seen the Rockettes, you have seen the Mariah Careys. Here's your new holiday tradition, the Debbie Gibson Winterlicious Extravaganza. It was just great. She did a bunch of Christmas holiday songs. She even did a Hanukkah song, and then she did her hits as well, plus a couple of other cool songs. She did a whole ABBA melody. Also during the show, she does about 5 or 6 costume changes, complete costume changes. One of these costume changes is a Christmas pajama set where her and the whole crew are all in pajamas, and they bring out like this inflatable bed and they, do their songs on there and stuff. It's really cool. It's really nice. And then she goes from there, she walks down, and she goes through the entire audience, going in everybody's camera, to sing in their camera, to take selfies in their camera. Like virtually everybody that's in the audience that wants to, she's jumping in their shot and taking pictures and singing in their video. It was so cool. It really. Then she even stands up on the chairs and she's doing her thing. And even went to the second level to take pictures with everybody. I mean, very, very nice. So I hit gold. I just knew, you know, as I'm shooting, I'm hitting gold here. The photo and the video was like perfect. Came time for the meet and greet, and all the people are very well-behaved, nice people, and her big fans, her, you know, her real core fans, they're called the Diamond Deb Heads. And I just so happened to have been online over there waiting, was like one of their ambassadors, one of the head people of this Diamond Deb thing. So we just started talking, and it turns out that she actually took a train from Virginia to come to the city to this. So I was like, oh, wow, that's really cool, Virginia. Manassas, my good buddy is from there, Old Manassas. So she goes, oh, wow, I got a Debbie Gibson's candle in Old Manassas. So I'm like, are you talking about Shining Soul candle? She's like, yeah, that's what Debbie Gibson's candle is. I go, oh my God, I can't believe it, small world. My good buddy Pete Evick from Bret Michaels' band is the owner of Shining Soul Candle, and he has a whole bunch of rock and roll pop candles. And Debbie was one of them. It was incredible and ironic. And I mean, if you've had this opportunity for these candles, oh, they are magnificent. The scents that they give off are just outstanding. And not only his candle line, he just came out with this new sauce, like a barbecue Caribbean sauce, Evick No. 4. We just got that. Incredible on your chicken, on your beef, on your fish. I just put it on my catfish last week. It was outrageous. So that was pretty funny with Debbie's candle line. So I'm watching her interaction with the people and stuff, and this is not any 1 minute, 2 minute, take your picture and off you go. This is stories, this is hugs, this is selfies, this is video, whatever you wanted. She'll sign whatever you want and stuff. Super cool, very nice. And then when I went up to her, I told her, of course, the Pete Evick story, and I told her how we got magnificent photos tonight, and she was very happy about that. And we took a couple of fun photos, and it was neat. It was really cool and stuff, and I was very happy about that. So a couple of days after that, I had the opportunity to work with Sal the Voice from America's Got Talent fame to do the tree lighting at the new Nassau Coliseum, which was just bought over by Sands. So the Sands purchased this area by the Nassau Coliseum, which is a very large area. The Coliseum, a very, very, very large parking lot on all sides, really. And from what we understand, they're going to be building a casino there and shopping and a whole bunch of cool things. So I guess to show a sign of like welcoming good faith of, hey, we're the Sands and we want to give back to the community, they put on this pretty big show with Sal the Voice doing the music and the lighting of the tree and everything.
He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. He knows that you've been bad or good, so for goodness sake, oh, you better not shout, you better not cry. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let's snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for mopping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
So Sal performed and he did a great job and everything. I had the opportunity to work with Sal many years ago at a private function at the Ohika Castle. So I got to talk to him there, but I don't really truly know Sal. But let me tell you this, when he did come on America's Got Talent, you know how some people you just instantly, you just gravitate towards? Maybe it's their vibes, it's their energy waves that they're giving off. I just took to him instantly when he first came on America's Got Talent.
I'm gonna entertain you like you've never been entertained before.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
As a matter of fact, I didn't come here to try out. I came here to win.
Wow. I like that. Sal, good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he brought the house down. He did not win, and I guess it's maybe good that he didn't win, because then I guess they own you. But he was in a top 5, I believe. So it was a really nice Christmassy performance, and everyone left with a little bit of joy in their heart. So coming up for me next is actually going to be my pal Bret Michaels, and the Bret Michaels Band are going to be coming for 2 shows in our area. One is going to be in Westbury, Long Island, and the other one will be at the Bergen Pack. I will be attending both of those shows. That's going to be a lot of fun, seeing Bret and the boys, always my compadres, my fellas, and that should be a lot of fun. And also, if you have any comments or questions, you could send them along to me when I post the video on YouTube. Please, if you could like and subscribe to this video that will be posted on Catch a Magic Moment with Holden Jay Leeds. Oh, and another thing, very cool, just got my clothing line. The same people that developed my logo actually talked me into buying t-shirts, and the t-shirts are magnificent, super cool, and I've been wearing it out a little bit, and people have been asking if they could buy it. So if we get enough inquiries onto that, I'll make that available too. It's a really cool shirt, it really is.
I realize that I will never care what color you are, what country you come from, what culture you come from, what your religion is, what your gender is, what your bank account says, what kind of car you drive or car you don't drive, whether you live in a trailer park or a house or an apartment or a motel, which I lived in. Shout out to Nashville when we were evicted. None of that matters to me. The only thing that will always matter is how you treat people, how you treat human beings. And I heard a quote when I was 15, and that quote was, "It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice."
May you have a pleasant evening.